Welcome students. In the previous period, we learned about the characteristics of living thing. Can you recall it again? What are the characteristics of living things? Growth, necessity of food, respiration, excretion, responsiveness to stimuli, movement, reproduction, a definite lifespan, and a cellular structure. In that period, we study from growth to movement. Now let us see about the remaining characteristics of living thing. Next characteristic is reproduction. Reproduction means प्रजनन किंवा पुनरुत्पादन. Now look at the picture. What do you learn from this picture? This one is a bird and its eggs. Birds and its eggs show that the birds lay eggs. Their young ones hatch out of these eggs. This picture is a mare and her foal. This picture shows that some animals give direct birth to young ones. This one is a bryophyllum. In bryophyllum, new plant is formed from the leaves of that plant. This one is the rose cutting. New plant is formed from the stem of the rose. या चित्रातून आपल्याला काय दिसून येतं तर काही प्राणी अंड्यातून पिनाला जन्माला घालतात तर काही प्राणी सरळ पिनाला जन्म देतात. वनस्पती सुद्धा स्वतःसारखाच दिसणारी वनस्पती स्वतःचे खोड किंवा पानाद्वारे निर्माण करतात. What is meant by reproduction? Living things produce another living thing like themselves. This process is called reproduction. सजीव स्वतःसारखाच दिसणारा सजीव निर्माण करतो. या क्रियेलाच आपण प्रजनन किंवा पुनरुत्पादन असं म्हणणार आहोत. Some animals give direct birth to their young ones. There are so many examples like cow, goat, horse, lion, human beings which give direct birth to young ones. But some animals lay eggs. काही प्राणी अंडी घालतात. And their young ones hatch out of these eggs. आणि त्यांचे पिलं त्या अंड्यातून जन्माला येतात. Hen, snake, crocodile, these are the examples of animals that lay eggs. In plants, new plants are reproduced from seed, stem and leaves. Plants which reproduce from seed are wheat, rice, jawar. What are the examples of plants which reproduce from their stem? That are sugarcane, rose, hibiscus. And which plant is reproduced from their leaves? It is bryophyllum. Now we know that all living things can reproduce. प्रत्येक सजीव अशा पद्धतीने प्रजनन करू शकतो. Can non-living thing reproduce like this? No. Non-living thing can't reproduce. Next characteristic of living thing is a definite lifespan. Means ठराविक आयुर्मान. Living things grow and became capable of reproduction. आपण शिकलो की प्रत्येक सजीव जन्माला येतो आणि त्याची ग्रोथ होते आणि काही काळाने त्याचं शरीर रिप्रोडक्शनसाठी तयार होतं. After the reproduction stage, their organs become weak and then they die. रिप्रोडक्शन नंतर त्याचे अवयव वीक म्हणजे क्षीण होत जातात. म्हणजे तो प्राणी म्हातारा होतो. And then they die. आणि त्यानंतर तो मरतो. सजीव जन्माला येणे, त्याची ग्रोथ होणे, ग्रोथ कंप्लीट झाल्यानंतर रिप्रोडक्शन करणे आणि कालांतराने त्याचे ऑर्गन्स वीक होत जाणे आणि त्याची डेथ होणे. लाईफपासून डेथपर्यंतची ही जी जर्नी आहे यालाच आपण लाईफ स्पॅन असं म्हणणार आहोत. डिफरंट ॲनिमल्स अँड प्लांट्स हॅव डिफरंट लाईफ स्पॅन. वेगवेगळे प्राणी आणि वनस्पतीचा हा लाईफ स्पॅन वेगवेगळा असतो. यासाठी आपण इथं काही एक्झाम्पल पाहणार आहोत. Here are some animals and their lifespan. Dog have lifespan 12 to 18 years. Ostrich, it is about 50 years. Look at the picture. This is a giant turtle. It is found on the Galapagos Island in the South America. And the lifespan of this giant turtle is about 170 years. This one is the mayfly. It is a small insect. And mayfly have lifespan about 1 hour to 24 hours. समजा हा मेफ्लाय 24 आवर्सच आयुष्य असेल तर 24 तासामध्ये त्याचा जन्म होतो, त्याची ग्रोथ होते, तो रिप्रोडक्शन करतो, त्याचे ऑर्गन्स वीक होतात आणि त्याची डेथ देखील होते. स्टुडंट, सर्च ऑन गुगल अँड फाइंड आउट डिफरंट ॲनिमल्स अँड देअर लाईफ स्पॅन. You can get very interesting information. Next characteristic is a cellular structure, means पेशीमय रचना. Observe this honeycomb. What is it made from? It is made from small compartments which are joined together. Now look at this wall. What is it made from? Wall is made up of bricks which are firmly joined together. Like this, living things made of small units, and that small units are called cells. Cell means peshi. All the actions and process in the bodies of living things are brought about with the help of these microscopic cells. सजीव ज्या लहान लहान घटकांनी बनलेले असतात त्यांना आपण पेशी असं म्हणतो. आणि सजीवाच्या शरीरातील सर्व क्रिया या सूक्ष्म पेशींच्या साहाय्याने पार पडत असतात. मुलांनो, ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही आजारी पडता त्यावेळेस तुम्ही पेशी हा शब्द ऐकला असेल. पांढऱ्या पेशी. द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स मे व्हॅरी इन डिफरंट ऑर्गॅनिझम्स. सजीवामध्ये ही सेलची संख्या वेगवेगळी असते. अकॉर्डिंग टू द नंबर ऑफ सेल्स देर आर 2 टाइप्स ऑफ लिव्हिंग थिंग्स. फर्स्ट इज युनिसेल्युलर ऑर्गॅनिझम्स or unicellular living things, and second is multicellular organisms, means multicellular living things. What is meant by unicellular living things? एकपेशीय सजीव कशाला म्हणतात? The living things which are made up of single cell are called a unicellular organism. What are the examples of unicellular organisms? Amoeba and paramecium. These are unicellular. That's why we can't see them with our naked eye, but we can see with the help of microscope. Second is multicellular organisms, means बहुपेशीय सजीव. The living things which are made up of many cells that are called multicellular organisms. Examples: man, coconut tree, snail, elephant, ant. All these are multicellular living things. Overall, we can say that living things have cellular structure, but non-living things do not have cellular structure. Let us see about the useful living things. In what ways plants are useful to us? We know that we get food from plants. Fenugreek means methi, potato, okra means bindi. All these plants are used as vegetables. We get some fruits from the plants. For example, apple, banana, grapes. While Some plants are used as a medicine. That plants are called medicinal plants. For example, Vasaka means adusa, hirda, behda, asparagus. We get timber from the plants and it is used for making furniture and in the construction. How animals are useful to us? Dogs, cats, cows, buffaloes, these are the domestic animals. We eat some animals and their animal products, such as fish, sheep. We get milk from the animals. Some animals like horse, oxen, camel, useful in various occupations, such as farming, for pulling our cart. The earthworm is very useful in agriculture. It makes our soil fertile. Honeybee is also animal. It gives us honey. Let us see about the harmful living things. How does animals harmful to us? Mosquitoes and flies spread diseases. We know that diseases like malaria, elephantiasis, dengue, these diseases spread by the mosquitoes. Cockroaches, mice, rat destroy our food. Lice, ticks also spread diseases. Lice means उवा, ढेकूण हे प्राणी देखील आपलं रक्त शोषून घेतात आणि त्याद्वारे आजार पसरवतात. The bite of some poisonous lizards, spiders, snakes and scorpions can even cause death. These are poisonous animals. If wild elephant enter human settlement, they cause a lot of destruction. अनेक वेळा आपण बातम्यामध्ये ऐकत असतो की जंगल तोडल्यामुळं हत्ती आपल्या शेतामध्ये घुसतात आणि शेताचं मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये नुकसान करतात. How does plants are harmful to us? Some plants like dodder, parthenium and weeds are harmful to us. Some human beings have allergy of that plants. Pods of nettle, colocasia leaves cause itching. या प्लांटमुळं आपल्याला खाज सुटते. Plants like oleander, lantana have strong odor. या प्लांटचा वास हा उग्र असतो. Datura plant is a poisonous plant. Uncontrolled growth of fungi and algae in water pollutes drinking water and it may cause the spread of diseases. I want to tell you something very important. As we learned from this chapter, plants perform all activities like growth, respiration, reproduction, excretion like animals. They also have feelings, but they can't express like animals. Isn't it true? Then, what should we do? We should not pluck leaves, flowers, and fruits unnecessarily. Animals should not be hunted. They should not be teased just for fun. It is the responsibility and duty of all of us to protect plants and animals. Students, now we have rainy days. Plant more and more trees and make our beautiful planet more beautiful. This is the end of our chapter. Goodbye, students. Stay home, stay safe.